Hello, everybody. Hello, Ima.
Hello.
Hello, Mashira.
Hello, Dr.
Hello.
Emma.
Hello,
Hi.
Mashira.
Hi, Doctor. Yeah. So today we will be presenting
Should
our
we
group.
introduce also?
Yeah. Try not right. Hi, I'm Long. Okay.
Hello, I'm
Hi, I'm
Ashira.
Irma.
Hi. So today we will be presenting our group presentation on the on the CAS. All right. So let me share my screen. So this is what happened. Right, so we are from SILMATH, all right? So this is our group presentation on the knowledge, experience, and skills. So first and foremost, all right, we will be talking about the knowledge and what we have learned in this course. So here we talk about we first and foremost we learn about the multiple intelligence. We have prepared a short video to explain about multiple intelligence. Right. Um, There's a video on the multiple intelligence. So now the second thing that we learn about is the ARCS model, which will be presented by Mashira.
Okay, thank you, Long. So the ARCS model, or we can call it ARCS model, actually it is an instructional approach by John Keller in the year 1980s. So basically, this model focus on the motivational aspects of learning environment. There's four aspects that he mentioned. Basically, the first one is attention, the second one is relevance, the third is confidence, and the fourth is satisfaction. So each of these aspects has its own components. So we learned that for attention, the components are incongruity and conflict, concreteness, variability, humor, inquiry, and participation. As for the second aspect, which is relevance, some of the components inside this aspect is experience, present worth, future usefulness, need matching, modeling, and choices. And the third aspect is confidence. So the components inside these aspects is learning requirements, difficulty, expectation, attributions, and also self-confidence. And the last one, satisfaction. The components are natural consequences, unexpected rewards, positive and negative outcomes, and also scheduling. So the next knowledge that we learn is about theory of colors, which will be presented by Irma.
Thank you, Mashira. Okay, theory of colors is very useful. Okay, we learn about how colors project different emotion, representation, and color expression. So why should we care about color theory? It is very useful for branding and marketing. Okay, with this basic knowledge about colors and color schemes, you're prepared to make effective branding decision like what color your logo should be, or the emotion that colors evoke in a consumer, and the psychology behind color choices on your website. Okay, for example, here each color stands for a specific attribute. For example, yellow color stands for optimism, clarity, and warmth. Orange, you want to express friendliness, cheerful, and confidence. For red color, stands for excitement, youthful, and bold. And for purple color, creative, imaginative, and wise. For blue color, expresses trust, dependable, and strength. For green color, peaceful, growth, and health. And last but not least, the black and white color, which expresses balance and calm. Okay, I will pass it to Long to continue the next.
Right. Then the next thing that we learn about is on Creative Common license. Okay, where we have all these symbols that we learn about, right, that help us to protect us, okay, on the things that the material that we have produced. So whether the material that we produce, okay, can be adapted, redistributed, or can be used as for commercial use. So this we learn when we learn about all this, right, we learn about how to protect our materials, how to ensure our materials are not duplicated, and how to protect our materials so that it will not be reused, right? Okay, we can also allow people to use our material depending on how what is the extent we want to allow people to use our material. Okay, so we learn about that the symbols here. So the next thing we talk about is on the community guidelines. Okay, where we learn about the content that we post to the public should not contain the following. Okay, where we talk about nudity or sexual content. Okay, it shouldn't have things related to sexual activities and things like that, right? Hateful content, like opinion that can cause problems in society, right? Harassment and cyberbullying, harmful and dangerous content like drugs, right? Violent and graphical content like like crime, like shooting, or like killing each other and things like that, right? Spam and misleading metadata and scams, right? So YouTube have prepared a strike system that protect on community guidelines. So we will watch the video on that.
We're updating the way we give community guideline strikes to a new, simpler system. We've worked alongside creators to understand what's working and what's not. You told us that clear policies, consistent enforcement, and transparency about what's happening to your channel are the most important things we can improve to make the strike system work better for you. So we're doing just that. We know that most of the time creators don't break the rules intentionally and just want to get back to making great content. So we're giving everybody a warning the very first time they post content that crosses the line, with no penalty to their channel. This is to make sure everyone takes the time to learn about our community guidelines and understands what went wrong before they face more severe consequences. We also want to make sure you have all the important information about a strike at a glance. Our new messaging will make it clear why the strike occurred, what it means for your channel, and the next steps that are available, including appealing the decision in case you think it was a mistake. Finally, we're making the penalty for breaking the rules consistent wherever it happens, like videos, thumbnails, live streams, or links to external websites. All community guideline strikes are treated consistently and will result in a temporary freeze on your ability to create new content on YouTube, including videos and live streams. To learn more about the new system, click here or the link in the description to visit our Help Center. These changes will make the strike system more transparent for all our creators. Thanks for watching.
All right, that is the video on strike system in YouTube. Right. So the next one we talk about is the experiences. Right. What we have experienced in this course. So we have summarized it into percentage. So whereby we think that in a group, we think that 60% of our what we learn in the group, we experience the new platforms and application in production of medias such as we have such as OBS Studio, we have Playton, right? Okay, different type of platforms and application where we can use it into in our daily life or in teaching, right? So besides that, right, we also agree that okay, about 40% of our course, okay, we learn about new knowledge in cyber world where we talk about the copyrights, okay, different like how we make use of Facebook in boosting our sales, our publicity, and how we make use of the YouTube channel and things like that, right? So yeah. So on the third things, we talk about the skills, all right, and what new skill we have learned in this course, right? We have a list of it. The first one we learn about is Facebook, right, where we learn about the setting and the function of Facebook. We also learn on how to create our new our Facebook page, okay, and how to boost our Facebook page and that. Okay, in YouTube, all right, we learn about how about the setting, community guidelines, and the function of YouTube, and we also learn on how to make use of our channel, okay, to create content. Okay, the third thing that we learn about is the OBS Studio, where we learn about how to set up the OBS and how to use OBS to go live so that it will make it more professional. Yeah. So I'll pass it the time to meet Mashira.
Mashira is not here.
All right.
Maybe you can add.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put it in. Sorry. Sorry, Mashira. Mashira? Can you hear us? Okay, wait, let me hide you. Can you hear us now, Mashira? Oh, there's no sound from Mashira. All right, it's okay. Sorry about that. Okay, I think she has a connection problem, right? Maybe Ilma, you want to continue with it? You are unmute.
Sorry. Yeah, thank
Right.
you. Okay. Number 4, we learn about Melon App. Okay, we learn on how to invite multiple people during live session and how portable the app. Okay, it's very useful because we can live chat with a lot of people at once. And then number 5, we also learn about Canva, where we learn how to use Canva to make infographics, logo, footer, and background for our own logo. And then number 6, we learn on how we use Plotagon to learn how to integrate storyline into animation scene. So it will be more interesting kind of video. Okay, the next one. Okay, number 7. We also learn to use our Screencast-O-Matic, where we learn on how to make use of this platform to record screen. So it is very useful if you want to do a screen recording, maybe for online session where you want to refer to that video later. Okay, and then number 8, we also learn on how to use Lumen 5 applications. We learn how to convert article, journals, or URLs into videos. This is very easy to use. You just copy paste the URLs or you write down whatever that you want to insert into a video, and then it will automatically make a video for you. Okay, number 9, we downloaded Spacky. Okay, Spacky is to check the performance of our devices, whether we can see whether our laptop can accommodate more apps. And number 10, we learn to do slide casting using PowerPoint, where we learn on how to integrate slide casting into PowerPoint to do presentation. So the presentation will be more interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's all.
All right, so I think that's all from us. Mashira, are you back? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm back. Oh
Right.
my god, my
Okay,
internet got
sorry.
disconnected. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. All right, so I think that's all from us. So thank you so much for your time, right? And good night.
Good night.
Night.
Bye.